There isn't a single day that I don't wake up with a sense of being involved in a miracle, of being a rabbi here in Jerusalem. But as a religious Zionist, I feel incredibly blessed that my children have grown up in Israel and that Israel is part of our lives.
I love the fact that Israel has been a tremendous and wonderful, inspiring project.
Somebody who lost his brother in the war in '73, somebody who raises his children here. I don't think that there's any better place on earth than Israel. What we have been able to create here in some 60 years is a miracle.
The essence of the miracle of Israel is that it's a Jewish democratic state.
Israel is at a very important juncture today, and the core issue here is the question of war and peace, and what kind of country we will be in the future.
Behind me is the Rabin Square. On the 4th of November 1995, Rabin was assassinated here with 3 shots at his back. This is a place where Israeli right-wing forces tried to kill the peace process. But what Rabin and Peres have started in '93 is stronger than any assassin.
I served as a brigade commander in Gaza Strip, and then as the head of peace administration under 4 Israeli prime ministers. I really believe that the only way to preserve Israel's secure, democratic and Jewish state is by achieve a peace agreement with the Palestinians.
We must divide between the two entities, the Palestinian state and the state of Israel. Otherwise, we will be in a combination which is hopeless. It will lead to a non-Jewish majority and the end of Zionism.
It's not a Palestinian issue, it's a Jewish issue.
If we don't achieve the two-state solution, I'm afraid that my daughter will grow up in a much more segregated, much more violent, much less democratic, of course, less peaceful Israel.
To support Israel today means to support Israel to get out of the occupied territories, because we can't go on like this. You know how many more children need to die? I paid a really high price for what I'm saying. You see, it's so easy for people in America not to compromise. Their children aren't standing at a roadblock every day.
Not in 10 years from now, not in 20 years from now, if we will not reach the two-state solution in the very near future.
We slowly become a binational state, which is not why I and other people have arrived to this country.
We used to be 12 tribes. We are still separated in many parties, ideas, differences, but we are still one people. And I believe that the same right that Israelis have to criticize their government is not only part of democracy, it's part of the Jewish tradition. And I believe that Jews all over the world has the right to think and to say loud and clear what they are thinking.
You can support Israel, you can love Israel, and you can also criticize the policy of the Israeli government.
I'm considering myself a moderate right-winger. I support the state of Israel, and I do not necessarily support the government of Israel. Hey, I'm going to vote against it coming next election.
The whole of Jewish intellectual power is based on debate, on difference, on argument. And I see no reason why there shouldn't be two different voices within the Jewish community in the US.
We need world Jewry telling us Israelis, please come to your senses.
But what's worrisome, and that's something you definitely feel among the young people, is that time is running out.
Last summer, we protested for a new way of social justice in Israel. The same voices needs to be raised up now for a peace agreement with the Palestinians.
I think finding peace is crucial, and I believe that the only way to do peace is to divide our country.
I think we need to find a two-state solution as soon as possible. There is absolute urgency.
Two-state solution is necessary for Israel.
We have a huge political spectrum from very left to very right, and every voice is heard. This is the time for Americans as well to go and lobby their Congress, their senator, whoever they need to do, and make their voice heard.
We need you, the American Jews, to speak out and to speak very clear and support the idea of two-state solution.
Peace is a core value of Judaism. Human rights and human dignity is a value of Judaism. And therefore we have to get together all good forces inside Israel, outside Israel, Jews and non-Jews, If you want to do what is right, that is what is right. Those who are friends of the Jewish state, they have to help us achieve a two-state solution. We know what the solution is, so let's just get up and do it.